All right, so we have news on the Godzilla versus King Kong showdown from Bounding into Comics. Actually, most of the stuff from Bounding into Comics. I don't know if people write anything interesting that wasn't celebrity nonsense. Okay, there was an outlet called Kaiju News who shared a screenshot of the novelization of the story, which will be King Kong versus Godzilla. And from it, we got a few more details. I think the blurb reads as follows. In a world where man and monster coexist, Monarch must lead the way in a prosperous future amongst the Titans, alongside the Titans, keeping humanity in check. It reads, however, a rival faction plans to manipulate the Titans to begin a Titans for a war, to begin a rise under a guise of a nefarious conspiracy, threatening to wipe out all life on the planet. Meanwhile, on Skull Island, a strange seismic activity draws the attention of Godzilla and Kong alike. So, it sounds like the following. It sounds like evil organization who are not Monarch. Sorry, I just realised something. That's better. An evil organization. I'm so pathetic. An evil organization like Monarch going to catch one of these kaiju and cause them to fight against each other. I think it's King Kong because we saw in the trailer King Kong had a collar on. So King Kong's got a collar on, and naturally Godzilla wants to be the king of monsters, where King Kong's like, nah, I can't be dealing with that shit. And then there's something else, a new monster for both of them to deal with. So I imagine what it's going to be is King Kong gets collared, then goes off to fight Godzilla. They fight. Yeah. Godzilla removes the collar from King Kong, but while this is happening, on another island, some new monster emerges from the depths, and then those two go off and kick the shit out of it. Typical monster movie fodder, I'll be completely honest with you. But I like the sound of it. And I did enjoy the Godzilla film. I did want King Kong to be in it because I like King Kong. And I'll be honest with you, if it comes to a fight between Godzilla and King Kong, my money's on King Kong because seems a bit friendlier, shall we say, than Godzilla.
And he's got opposable thumbs.
He's got big opposable thumbs. So yes, it's supposed to be out the 21st of May in theatres and on HBO Max at the same time, to the chagrin of the people who created it, who are not very happy with the fact that it's going straight to streaming. But given the nature of the planet at the moment, I don't think we're getting out of lockdown anytime soon, which is upsetting, shall we say, to say the least. So, have you ever dressed up in a giant rubber suit as a lizard and attacked people on the street, or got into a fight at the Lego mini village?
I've been told by my lawyers, yes, no, I'm not allowed to speak about that. It's a touchy subject. I can't disclose anything. However, the film looks all right. There are. I was just having a look at the cast, and it looks like Millie Bobby Brown is in it.
Yes, she was in the previous one. I'll be honest with you, can't really remember what she did in the film apart from going the way towards the end.
I can't remember the previous film. All I remember, the only Godzilla film I remember, and I don't think it's quite a recent one, where there's a bloke going, Godzilla, right at the start.
It's the 90s one, isn't it?
That's probably the 90s one that I can remember.
Yeah, that's the one. I remember that because that was a lead in from the tease at the beginning.
Yes, that was it.
See? And he goes, Godzilla.
Yeah, I can't really remember the most recent Godzilla, and I think I watched the Kong movie with Jack Black in it.
Oh God, yes, yeah, Kong. Yeah, that one's all right. Apart from special effects don't hold up well with HD TVs.
No, I think this is pre-HD, isn't it? I'm thinking. Yeah. But I quite like the idea of essentially having Godzilla and Kong fight it out like the game Rampage, if you remember that.
Yeah. Yes, and the film Rampage, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
which I haven't seen.
My younger brother Duncan loved Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla, King Ghidorah and Mothra and Rodan, was it? I think it was Rodan. Yeah, he loved all that stuff. I love watching those old Toho movies of the guy in the rubber suit and that. And I actually enjoy these movies. They don't need to be as expensive, I'll be honest, as they do. But they're fun. They're a fun little film thing to watch. So yeah, it's.
Do you know what? I think it's one of those very simple action flicks, easy to follow, loads of action. They'll probably chuck a little bit of comedy in there as well, because why not? Everyone does nowadays on an action.
If you watch, because we watched them in the late 90s when they were on Channel 4 on Fridays. They were on like Friday past midnight, so we set the video recorder up to record them in VHS. And some of the and then the guy dubbing is going, he's already on the ground, stone cold. So they probably had great fun dubbing all that stuff over too. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a good film. I've got to be careful because I keep setting my autofocus off. Yeah, it's going to be a good film, and it's a shame that it's going to HBO Max.